Chicagoland, and we are here at Chicagoland for the ARCA Series in the new week. For some reason, I thought Irwindale was this week, but that's next week. Didn't realize we had Chicagoland before that. But we got 35 laps here. Car number 12, starting back here in 15th. I would have been 2/10 quicker on my quad lap, my second lap, but I dragged the wall. The fast guys are pretty much almost full throttling it on the top side on new tires, which is insane. We got a lot of the normal people in here for our first split of the week. Justin up there, Gavin is in here, he qualified really well, Austin as well, Jordan, and then Lewandowski. Colton is in here, Mike, Shane behind us, and that's all the people I recognize, I think. Apologies if I missed anybody, but good luck to us. Hopefully it's a clean one. I'm usually not very quick here at Chicagoland, but as the number 12 car, we only need to get a couple positions before we're at our car number, so we'll see what the tires are like. Top side is quickest. It's going to be very hard to make a pass, I think.
Get ready.
But I think bottom's going to be better for saving, as it pretty much is everywhere on this new tire model. But we'll see what we can do.
Alright, man. Flag.
Hopefully it's clean.
Green, green, green.
6 car trying to go up the middle 3 wide on the start. Interesting.
Got one outside. Stay low.
Just get behind Colton here.
Stay low. There's a car on the high side.
Follow Colton to the front.
Stay low.
Or probably he'll take off
All
and leave
clear,
us.
all clear.
That's generally
Got
what
one
happens.
outside. Still there. Hold your line. You're clear high. Clear high.
And it is very tight on the bottom.
Got one outside.
As Colton gets a big wiggle.
You're clear high. Clear
I
high.
guess.
Got one outside. All clear, all clear. Outside.
Using some brake just so I
Stay
can
low.
avoid putting so much wheel into it, but I'm
Stay
still
low.
putting way too much into it. Colton on the bottom 3 wide. 19
Stay low.
in the
There's
middle.
a car on the high side.
So we're gonna have to let him in.
Still there. Hold your line.
Trying to get around 6, but not able to.
Still there.
3 wide here in a second, I think. Unless the 19
clear
squeezes
high,
up in
clear
front of the
high.
6. We're clear. You might have got the wall.
Inside. Stay high. There's a car on the low side.
See if we can hold off Mike
Clear
real
low,
quick. He got a
clear
big
low.
wiggle. Don't want to fall back too far, but I also don't want to be on the top side very much early here. I think bottom is going to be better for the tires. As you can
Outside.
see, all the front runners up there running the bottom.
Stay low.
We're up to 13th.
Still there.
There's Gavin. He said he was going to drop back a little bit at the start.
Still there.
Definitely can't run those Q lines in the race.
Stay low.
Full throttling the top. You can only do that about 1.5 laps before your tires are dead. Austin gets a big
Still
wiggle.
there. Hold your line. All clear, all clear.
You may have to go around his outside. He's getting stuck behind Jordan. They're 3 wide. Nearly.
Got one inside. Stay high. There's a car on the low side.
I'm just following
Stay
Colton.
high.
That's my goal here. Wherever he goes is where I'm going.
Stay high.
We get around
all
Jordan.
Clear, all clear.
We just made a bunch of passes that lap.
Keep digging,
That was
man.
crazy.
You're in top 10.
We're up to
Good
9th.
job, man.
Just kind of had to go to the top side there to get through some slower traffic that had gotten checked up a little bit. But hopefully now we can pull away, and hopefully that didn't hurt the tires too bad. I feel like now we're getting a better entry and not having to turn the wheel so much. Colton's still getting loose mid-corner, which I'm not really dealing with. We'll see how that goes.
Keep digging, man.
Can I unmute them? Okay. That was all clean though. Some 3 wide action and tough racing back there, and no contact really that I saw.
So glad I didn't wreck you again, Gavin.
Shane there, getting up in that mess.
It would have been all good, man. No worries. But thanks for not doing it. That was a hell of a save, man. Holy cow.
They're having a good race back there, it sounds like.
It snapped out of nowhere.
But that's like middle seam at this track can just snap the car.
Yeah, I
go
was right
across it
behind you,
wrong.
and I really appreciated your skill there.
It's very strange. Sneak to the inside of the 14, almost. Not quite. This is the part of the race where Colton drives away from us and we get stuck. But I'm happy in 9th right now. We back it off, cool the tires down, maybe get around the 14 or anybody else up here that starts falling off. And we also might start falling off, I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes. Could not make the pass on the 14 like Colton was able to. 14 drags the wall. There's a big loose. That'll get the right rear. Nice and hot. We got a second back to Gavin, so that's good. He's probably doing a better job at saving at this point with how much he's fallen back from where he was. And we've just pushed it. But we'll see if we can open up that gap. It's getting tight through the center. But we're doing okay. As long as we keep trying to get the bottom, we're not losing too much. Very little off-throttle time here at this track. These cars apparently. They're still racing pretty hard back there, so that's going to drag them back a little bit as well. And that's going to be tough to make up unless we just hit a brick wall and start dropping like crazy. Which we could, but I don't think we will. I don't know if we're going to get back up to Colton. Most likely not going to. Bit of looseness out of the corner. That's okay. Almost 2 seconds back now. People up there going to the wall. Which will be fast, but will it use up the tires too much? That would be the question. They don't go to the wall in 3 and 4 though. Colton running a bit higher. I think he maybe just missed it. He's still running the apron on the front stretch, so that's what I'm going to do. We might be closing back in just slightly. Last couple laps. Drifted around that corner. As usual, I got the steering ratio to 14:1 and 60% on the brakes. I'm using a bit of brake on entry, but very little. But we can move those back if we need to, if we want maybe a bit more rotation on entry. I don't know if we ever will. It's feeling fine for now. And we're barely off throttle. I'm kind of using the brake and throttle on entry. Oh, I thought we were going to destroy the wall right there. 14 all up on the bumper of Colton.
Go get him.
20 laps to go. Is that 2.5 second gap behind us to the 19 of Phillip? Is that going to hold? We will see. 14 looking on the inside of Colton now. Colton might start falling off here. We were both being pretty aggressive on the early couple of laps. You kind of have to with the short races with no cautions. Just gotta hope that you can save tires good enough later. I kind of expected to be back in like 15th, 14th or 15th fighting back there and not really being able to make much ground up, so I kind of just had to take advantage of the spots when I could get them there early, and that put us in a really good spot with track position here. Ooh, yellow car hit the wall hard. That is the 9 car. I think Colton's starting to feel the right front a little bit. It is getting very tight on entry now. Still, the gap behind us is growing, so that's good. It's getting much harder to get into the corner though. Colton's struggling a bit. I'll look to his inside right here.
Got one outside. Stay low.
It's not going to give me too
All
much
clear,
trouble,
all
thank
clear.
you. Nine car's going to be in a tricky spot right here. Okay, he's far enough ahead. Getting a huge run off the top. It's going to make, just passing is just going to be so difficult. People fight you really hard. The runs you can get on the top side. We're up to 8th. 14 should be able to clear the 9, I think. Blue car up in the wall, or up by the wall. Pulling away from Colton a bit. That was a big push. That didn't feel good at all. There's still quite a bit of race left. We may fall off pretty dang hard, I don't know. But Colton's definitely fallen off. See if we can make up much more ground. I think we're quicker than the 9, but not by much. And after he's hit the wall, he's kind of settled back in here and picked up a bit of speed. He's also not racing the 14 anymore. He's in the wall again. Probably looked harder than it was though. Doesn't lose any speed from that. Bigger tap of the brakes there on entry, because I knew I was overdriving it. A little bit of yaw on exit. Over 3 seconds to the 10 car back there, behind Colton, which is a good sign for us. Still getting loose on exit, I like that. I think in the K5 championship, we're not going to be cutting the apron on the front stretch. Maybe later in the race we will. Because I don't think it's the best for saving tires in general. But the time you make up in these short races, I think it's maybe worth it. I don't know. It's a coin flip whether I'm right or wrong about that. 9 car is getting real close to hitting the wall hard again. You don't need to be driving in the grass though. Got Lewandowski up there in front of the blue car on the top side, maybe. He knows what he's doing with tires, so maybe he'll be okay. Big loose. They're falling off,
10 to
these
go.
guys. 10 laps to go now. Everyone jumps to the top in 1 and 2. Get that 10 to go mark, it's time to push. Forget the tires. I don't want to hit the wall, so I'm going to avoid it. We get a chance to get on somebody's outside to make a pass, we'll do it, but by myself I don't think the potential cons outweigh the benefits. Plus we're, I think, catching back up to the 9 running the bottom. But the 9 keeps hitting the wall. Everybody's still running the bottom in 3 and 4. It's 1 and 2, they're all up at the top. Which is interesting. Very interesting. Makes me even wonder if I could make a pass on the outside of 3 and 4 if that opportunity came to fruition. Really need the 9 to go to the top side 1 and 2 and drag the wall middle of the corner while we're on the bottom. That'll make that pass very easy. So I don't think he will do that. He's been pretty consistent through the corner, but off 4 he's been hitting the wall. But not hard enough to do anything. We are starting to catch him. Three and a half seconds back to the 6 car. Colton is a second and a half back.
Outside.
Get the outside call on him, but no way we're going to
All
make that
clear,
pass
all
yet.
clear.
We may not make it at all. We've all kind of evened out a little bit. I think we're a bit quicker than the 9 again. But I don't know if we're going to be quick enough to make a pass on him. Especially with him running the top in 1 and 2. Keep thinking he gets the wall. He might be. I don't know.
Outside. Stay low.
Big tight
Stay low.
on entry there from the bottom line.
Stay low.
Just had no turn at all.
You're clear high. Clear high. Got one outside. Stay low.
That's what I'm saying. I don't
Clear
think we're going to be able to make a
high, clear high.
pass. Just the top side's too good. If he goes up there and hits the wall out of 4, we might. Well, he had a good run that time. Trying to get around the blue car. Everyone is kind of just doing the top in 1 and 2 and the bottom in 3 and 4 still. Half the people migrated to the top 3 and 4 there though.
2 laps to go.
Just 2 to go.
Outside. You're clear high. Clear high.
Big
all
loose.
clear. All clear.
Just slowed the car down like crazy. Tried to stay in it. Coming to the white
All right,
flag.
man. It's white flag this time by. 1 more to go.
Blue car's falling off massively too. Big slide job
Got
from
one
the
outside.
9. He's going to
Stay
basically
low.
stop on entry.
Stay low. Still there.
Huge wheel into it. He's
Stay
not
low.
going to have the momentum, I don't think. That was close, but we didn't get him. But we got around the blue car.
Great race, Mike. That was a lot of fun, man. Good job.
There's the flag.
Whew, that was
It's
tough.
over.
We get a
Yeah,
7th
good luck,
place out
Gavin.
of it. I will take that.
Great job, driver.
Very, very difficult race.
Great race to everyone else, too. That was really nice, really clean. Good job.
That was a really clean race. Thought we were faster than
Yeah, that was good stuff.
the 9 and blue car at the end, but at least we were able to get around the blue car. Shane gets 16th. He must have been struggling back there in that pack, but good run. Let's look at the incidents. Oh, CP Allen with the only incidents in the field. It's a 2X hitting the wall, I imagine. But other than that, completely clean. That was pretty dang awesome. Pretty dang awesome. 65-70. 65-70. Lewandowski 62-69. We actually had a better right front than Lewandowski did, but he had a better split. Wow. That was pretty fun, actually. I usually struggle really bad here at Chicagoland, mostly because the top line's so strong. Colton, the 56-60, he struggled pretty bad. Shane, basically the 5% worse right front, but almost the same tires. Justin 61-69. He and Lewandowski were about the same. I had much better right front, but they all beat me, so. But I am very happy with a 7th place, starting 15th. The 9 car that we were chasing that whole time, he started 6th and ended up getting 6th. That's funny. So he had dropped back a little bit and then got right back to where he was. And then 14 starts 12th, finishes 5th. He did really well. What were his tires? 65-71, basically the exact same as mine. Very cool. Very, very, very cool. Very clean race, very good, hard racing. Great job to everybody. I'm glad we didn't fall off massively at the end. We were still moving forward pretty much that whole time. We got stalled out a little bit, but it came back to us. There's going to be hardly anything on the incidents. Mike getting in the wall a little bit, just a 0x. I was hoping the 9 car would do that one of the times in turn 1 and 2, but he was doing great, keeping it far enough off the wall that it didn't hurt him too bad. He was tapping the wall on an exit of 4, but it wasn't slowing him down. Here it is right here. Just barely dragging it. Not enough to slow him down much or give him damage. Shane gets the safer barrier entry there. 9 car is going to get close. That's just net code. And that's it. We didn't even see what the 2X was. Amazing. Is there a slow lap on here? I don't know. It didn't even show up. Unless they had it at the beginning here. Why is he so far back? This is under the pace lap. I think he shifted to reverse, and that gave him the 2X for loss of control. I don't know. He's having some issue with hardware or something. So he didn't even get a 2X from hitting the wall. I cannot believe that. Oh, he hit the I key while typing and shut the car off. But you can hear him shifting too, so I wonder if... Man, I don't know. I don't think he hit the wall. I think he just got a loss of control from accidentally downshifting, because you can see the camera switch to like reverse, because it's like he switches to reverse. And if you're going straight and you're rolling and you switch to reverse real quick, that'll give you a 2X, because it thinks you lost control. But he must have done that when the engine was off. So in reality, this race was completely clean. Wow. Oh, didn't reply to Shane in time. Yeah, thanks, Shane. That was fun. That was a really good race. Really good. Looking forward to a longer race here. I think it'll be more, definitely less aggressive, and a lot more about that right front. Tires are pretty brutal here, and the top side very, very tough to get around on the bottom, especially late in the run. You're gonna have to have much, much better tires than the guy on the outside to be able to do anything. But I am very happy with that. That was awesome.